everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Iris and today I want to guide you through one of my training weeks, and this time it's gonna be a deload week. So what normally happens is I have 4 weeks of training where intensity and volume get more and more and more. So I get more exhausted every week. After 4 weeks we do a kind of cut and take a break. So this means that I don't do the full volume, but I only do half of it. So if in the last week of my training I did 4 sets with 10 reps, then I would do now 2 sets with 5 reps because it fits perfectly my periodic cycle as a girl. So this is right now the week where I am weakest, so this is the perfect timing to do this. I'm gonna guide you through 2 of my days of this week. This will be today and the second day of deload, just to show you a little bit what I'm doing, how I feel, and I hope this is insightful for you and maybe helps you for your training. At this point I also want to say thank you to my coach Dennis. He's running the program Calisthenics, and it's in my opinion the best aesthetics program out there. I'm not getting paid to say this, I just experienced it myself. He's been training me the last year and I've been progressing so much more than ever before. So yeah, check him out right here, he's amazing. So let's get started. Okay, so the first exercise I'm doing are advanced tuck planche raises. I've been doing this exercise actually the past half year at least, so you can see that doing planche exercises just takes a long time, and progressing in planche, especially as a girl. I'm pretty happy with the activation. I have my shoulders in the right position, my heels go close to my bum, which is super important for that exercise. In my normal training I did up to 4 reps in 1 set. Now I only do 2. Okay, let's move on to the 1 leg advanced tuck front lever. So also this exercise I've been doing for I think almost a year by now. I have been doing full front levers in between, and I did a lot of other front lever exercises as well. But the competitions that I did in the winter really harmed my back, so every time I'm doing a little bit more front lever exercises I get really big troubles. So especially during deload I try to do it as soft as possible. I only did 5 seconds here. Normally I do more, and I'm really excited to see what my coach is gonna put in for next week when I'm in my normal program again, because my back feels a lot better and I feel like I'm ready to progress. So let's see what comes next. The next exercise is a bent arm straddle planche, and I know that many people hate that skill, and it actually took me 2 months to be able to lift my legs for this one. So it was a hard journey and I didn't think I would ever make it, but finally I can do it. You see that the mistake I'm making here is that my shoulder is actually too low. This is an exercise that I can really recommend to you if you have troubles achieving a PPT in your straddle planche so that you get a straight alignment throughout the whole skill. It helps me a lot to understand that better. Make sure that your legs are not further than 90 degrees straddle, because otherwise that PPT doesn't work anymore. The next exercise was ring dips, and I had really big struggles with these in the beginning because my shoulders were not that stable. But training this helped me also a lot for planche, so maybe this is cool for you as well. And throughout the past month I actually managed to do them even weighted, so I had 5 kilograms on my body additionally as weights. So now without weights it feels a lot easier. If you haven't done this exercise yet, make sure to do it because it's really helpful. I wouldn't have believed it, but it's true. And believe it or not, even in my deload weeks I'm doing accessory work. So the next exercise was ring rows elevated. I've been doing this exercise since I started training with Dennis, who is my coach. And it's been an up and down. Sometimes they were easier, sometimes they were harder, but it's such a good movement to stimulate the same muscles that you need for front lever, for example. So if you want to start learning front lever, you should definitely incorporate that exercise into your weekly calisthenics program. I do as many reps so that I have 3 reps in reserve. So if 10 would be my maximum, I only do 7. This makes sure that I don't go over my limit and that I really get to recover but still actively move my muscles and don't let them fall asleep throughout the deload. What for me always is super important is that I'm doing everything very controlled. If it's not super long holds or not that many reps, this is okay for me. I always go quality over quantity. So this was day 1 of my deload. I'm gonna do a second day of deload on Wednesday, and afterwards I'm gonna have a few tests to see where my body is at and how we're gonna continue in the next month. And I'm back with day number 2. This time I'm in Vienna in my flat right now, and I'm about to leave to my friend's place because they have a really cool rooftop gym, and I'm gonna do my deload sesh there. I feel really motivated today. I just had a really good lunch, studied the whole day, and I'm super ready for my workout. So the first exercise that I'm doing are ring muscle ups. I got 3 times 3 here, so 3 sets with 3 reps each. Using 2.5 kilograms extra because the normal ones got too easy for me, and I find it pretty cool that I still have it in my plan in the deload because it just shows me that I got a lot stronger in ring muscle up during the last month. This is pretty cool for me. So the next exercise is negative handstand push-ups. I've been fighting with this skill for so long, I'm not kidding. I think it was at least half a year until I finally found a little bit of the balance. So this is just another good example that it takes forever, and sometimes I have really bad days, so I have to try like 5 times until I even get to stand, and then I can only do the negative handstand push-up. I really hope that I'm proceeding with more handstand push-up work next month and maybe get something to get up again, because right now I'm only doing negatives and a little bit against the wall where they're really easy for me. So yeah, this whole exercise, handstand push-ups, is very interesting for me because it really brings me to my limits, and I learn a lot about my own body while practicing this movement, because I also need to focus on my breath and need to calm down. So I kind of like it. Okay, so now you saw day 1 and 2 of my deload. Normally I have 4 days of deload like my normal training. Normally I have a lot more workload. I do like 6 different exercises per day at least, with different volumes and different reps. Would be a little bit too much to fit that all in one video, but if you're interested in it, feel free to message me. Oh, and of course also thank you to Martin for letting me train on his rooftop and for the great time. By the way, check out Martin's Instagram. He's an insane photographer, especially for calisthenics pictures, so if you need somebody to take pictures of you doing calisthenics, then you should message him because he's doing amazing work. If you like this video, share it with your friends, like it, comment it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel because there's a lot more cool stuff to come.